Hey guys, you have McGann here with some thoughts on the Jurassic Park franchise. You would think that after 5 films and billions of wasted dollars, people would learn that the business of dinosaurs is not an ideal way to make money. Well, I'm here today to tell you that, with a few tweaks, Jurassic Park could have been an extraordinarily profitable venture, but simply put, the idea men and investors got too big for their britches and didn't focus on the bigger picture. Cold, hard cash. As we all should know by now, Jurassic Park films thrive on the issue of man creating dinosaurs and dinosaurs not playing by the rules established for them. But in Jurassic World, early in the film, there was a comment that the Indominus Rex was created because people wanted something new and exciting. And in Fallen Kingdom, Zia, I think was her name, Zaya, whichever, she explains that she never saw a dinosaur up close because she couldn't afford to go to the park when it was open. This tells us 2 very important things. One, that visiting Jurassic Park/World costs a fortune, and 2, that ticket sales weren't great, hence the creation of the I-Rex. Anyone else notice that these 2 issues aren't compatible? If people have to spend their life savings to see the dinosaurs in Jurassic World, then that means most visitors only come once in their lifetime. So, how can people be bored with your dinosaurs, assets, if they've only seen them once? The price to go visit Isla Nublar means that the cost is your issue, not the variety of your dinosaurs. So no matter what amazing new abomination you unveil, people still can't afford to go! In the original movie, John Hammond argues with the lawyer that he didn't create the park just to cater to the super rich and that everyone has a right to see them. Yet, all of Hammond's actions disagree with his stance. Once you build a park 120 miles off the coastline, you aren't offering easy access to lower income families. There's no bus route they could take to get there, for example. And I didn't hear anything about a Jurassic World travel scholarship. Show me some Make-A-Wish kids or something here. So with all of this in mind, here are 3 ways that Jurassic Park/World could have been a worldwide success, making even more money. Number 1, don't make predator dinosaurs. Or at least don't make them in your first batch. Let's be real. A park that has dinosaurs, even if they are boring old leaf eaters, would attract attention from all over the globe. There's no need to start out by making T-Rex and Velociraptors that are dangerous and difficult to control. Not to mention, while T-Rex and Raptors might be fan favorites, can we also take into account that Jurassic World had no issues with feeding the dinosaurs live animals right in front of the crowds? You know, many people love to look at lions and tigers at the zoo, but their magic is a little lost when you watch one shred another animal right before your eyes. There's a reason zoos don't hold special events where they let the lion pride loose in the zebra exhibit. It would scar kids for life. So it would make a lot more sense to start with gentle herbivores that guests could see and maybe even ride or touch. Yes, I know, riding a Triceratops isn't as exciting as getting murdered by a raptor, but isn't safety kind of the point when you're running a theme park? The thrills have to be reasonably safe and controllable, or else you get sued. So yeah, maybe just stop making death lizards right off the bat. Number 2, tiny dinosaurs. Are you telling me that Henry Wu is a genius who can use frog DNA to fill in gaps in dinosaur DNA, and he can make the lysine contingency so that dinosaurs would die if they got off the island or rebelled, but he can't tamper with the size of the dinosaurs or keep them frozen in their newborn state? Again, a life-size T-Rex might be more exciting to look at, but considering the cost to attend Jurassic Park, not to mention the cost of securing and maintaining a creature that large, maybe a corgi-sized T-Rex would be the most realistic to work with at first? Not only would the Corgiosaurus require much less living space and eat much less, probably something like rats, which are pretty cheap to get, versus a $1,000 goat that they use as a snack, but if a 30-pound C-Rex broke out and attacked someone, the park wouldn't have to be shut shut down permanently. That person would just need to go to the first aid pavilion for a band-aid. Not to mention, smaller dinosaurs mean travel-sized dinosaurs. So they could have been an exhibit that went all around the world, making more and more money. They could open multiple parks in the US without fear of heavy EPA or OSHA regulations being a problem. Or they could have sold off dinosaurs as pets to the wealthy, because it would be so much less expensive to keep tiny sauruses. With so many more options for locations, more people could attend and the profit margin would be much larger for the company overall. It's not just the price of the ticket that matters, it's how many people are going to come back and get another ticket and bring all their family and friends. Number 3, let the dinosaurs breed. This ideal works best with the small dinosaurs or all herbivores, but it doesn't make any sense to me why Jurassic Park would want to be all female. I mean, definitely keep those predators under tight control, but why keep paying Wu and his genetics team billions of dollars to genetically engineer each dinosaur individually when that doesn't change their behaviors at all? Watch any of those movies. Being imprinted on by a human does not make any dinosaur any nicer to humans. If that were accurate, Hammond could walk the park freely as John Stormborn Hammond, mother of dinosaurs, breaker of eggs. Yet he has to lock himself down and cower in fear like everyone else because they're animals following their basic animal instincts on how to behave. So why not let the more gentle dinosaurs breed and thereby create free assets for your park? This would help in expanding the park to other places across the world more economically, and it would offer immeasurable value to researchers and scientists who could study the mating and parenting styles of extinct animals. Although, to be fair, Jurassic World is a little more vague on what gender the dinosaurs were, and we do see at least one baby herbivore in Fallen Kingdom, so maybe the company already thought this aspect over after Jurassic Park fell apart. At any rate, out of all of these plausible options, why did Hammond and InGen go with the most risky and most expensive plan? Did they just not have an accountant? Or was Hammond just a grandeur junkie who never thought his dreams through? Who's to say for certain, but I lean more towards the latter option. It might not be reality, but theories are more fun. Well, that's all I have for now, but this video's not quite over yet. I get a lot of comments that say, do a theory on this topic, but I've already done those theories. So please consider going to my main channel page and clicking on the video tab so that way you can see everything I've done. You will probably find a lot of things you like that you never even knew that I posted. I want to let you know that I also have 2 other channels, Say Halo Goodbye Gaming and the Fanily Family Vlogs. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed enough to hit subscribe and share. I can use all the help I can get to let other people know that this channel exists. And if you made it this far, leave me a comment that says something like, hey, I made it to the end, and then let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. I can't make any promises, but the more people that request something, the more I can look into it. Okay, well, I love you. I'll see you in the next video.